Is Sami Zayn set to make his first world title win? What's going on with the Deathriders? And we make our official Royal Rumble picks. Stay tuned. This is Squared Circle Spotlight.
Yeah.
Square Circle Spotlight! Square Circle Spotlight! Hot takes, legs, and white. While the big snap, stay out, system, TV is straight, not fun. This is Spotlight! Joe, on the mic, keep the convo intact, breaking matches down to the psychological facts. Ring IQ, heavy and alive. Let me come. Jeremy jump topics, laughs derail. 1 minute, Cena, next one wild tail. Wild card energy, crowd feel. Wait, what? Charlie got history locked in his brain. Dates, towns, brains, deep cut game. Encyclopedia live. Actually, Kathy bring clarity. Sharp and composed, cut through nonsense. Yeah, everyone knows. Last word, hitter. Yeah. Kathy bring clarity, sharp and composed, cuts through nonsense. Everyone knows. Last word, hitter. Exactly.
Welcome back to another episode of Squared Circle Spotlight. And it's Royal Rumble week. And we also had Saturday night's main event. And there was some stuff happening in AEW. So we got a lot to talk about. So we're going to jump right into it. We got a ton to go through. And we are going to start tonight with one of Charlie's favorite topics coming out of Saturday night's main event just last night. Sami Zayn wins the number one contendership to face Drew McIntyre at Royal Rumble. I'm not going to waste any time. Charlie, after last week and your rant, how you feeling?
I might surprise you here, but I loved it. It was a great fatal four-way match. It was in his hometown. You kind of knew he was going to go over. At least I did. I didn't like how Damian Priest took the pin. He hasn't felt like he had any momentum since he lost the world title, really. I think Trick Williams should have took the pin. But other than that, great match. Tons of good storytelling, tons of good wrestling. This is my match of the no, it wasn't my match of the night. But yeah, I really liked it. I mean, Sami Zayn, they did this storyline already when he was gonna beat Roman Reigns for the title. But here's a spoiler: he's not gonna win in Saudi. So just
He's one win away from it. Crazier things have happened.
Crazier
So am I.
things have happened.
So am I.
I guess if you want to look at it that way, sure.
Theoretically, yes.
Jeremy's 3 seconds away from being a world champion.
You're like,
and under
well,
60
you're going to
seconds.
be like 3
Here we go.
seconds plus 20,000 miles away from the Royal Rumble Stadium in Saudi Arabia. So, yeah, you're close, technically.
Well, they're already having issues. Let's see who shows up to Raw. I was just reading an article with all the snow and stuff. They're making people either drive or they booked all their flights already. They literally left Saturday night and got on a plane because they're struggling to get everybody. So there might be some backup plans to get across the world between now and then too. So we'll see.
Good thing this isn't the greatest Royal Rumble ever, or the Super Show in 2019, or Sami Zayn would be not allowed, denied entrance into the country of Saudi Arabia because of his Syrian heritage.
Yep.
And you really think they're going to let him win a world title over there?
I don't know. We still haven't fleshed out what the plan is for the world title. Like, is Drew holding it till WrestleMania? Do we think that? Does Sammy win it from him? How does Cody get it back? So, I'm not saying it's impossible. When we get to our Royal Rumble picks, we'll talk more on that.
We'll deep
but
dive.
It's not impossible.
It
could happen. Let's remember, if we go back, I don't even remember when we talked about it, but it was over the summer. We talked about Sami Zayn being a favorite to win the Royal Rumble. There were betting odds for him to win the Royal Rumble. I mean, he's in the main event. It's possible.
That is true.
Halfway there.
But Braun Breaker's going to win the Rumble.
We'll get to that. Yeah, I mean, I thought it was a good match too. Yeah, not my number one match of the night, but it was a good match. I was surprised he said you were upset about Damian Priest taking the pin. I hate Damian Priest. And like you said,
Really?
he's had nothing
He was
going
not
for him.
relevant.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait, time
So
out. I
Go ahead.
thought you liked Judgment Day, Joe, when he was in it.
I like Judgment Day. I don't like Damian Priest.
But you
like
didn't like him
Finn,
when
I
he
like
was in
Dom.
Judgment Day anyway?
No, I didn't. I did not. No, I've never really been a
Yeah,
fan of him.
I
just
never,
think he's
I never liked him either, but I just thought they're going nowhere with this character.
Yeah.
You know, that hurts
That's
him.
my problem. That's exactly
I
my
think
And
he's
it's a
kind
problem.
of
cool character. I like
Yes.
his character. Maybe
he
not
has
him, but
potential.
I, like
I
his
think he's
character.
kind of bland and he's a little bit confusing. He's like, okay, so he's kind of a wannabe Undertaker. Like he wants to be Undertaker or he's Puerto Rican. That's his two things. So like you need to develop more than that, I think. He's just kind of bland to me. It's the same thing. I mean, maybe make him a heel again. He was cool with the Edge Judgment Day a little bit when it was Edge. You know, that feels like forever ago. Damn.
I would dip
Edge,
into
Damian Priest.
the more Puerto Rican, go to the Razor Ramon. You know, you
I would
use
do.
as
Yeah,
a
I
finisher.
agree.
You
Yeah,
know what I
yeah.
mean?
Go full blast Puerto Rico. I agree. That would be cooler. But I
Set
don't
up
know.
something with Mike Santana. That would be dope.
It's cool too. See, that's why we should be booking.
Yep.
Somebody give us a call. But Jeremy,
And
Kathy,
let's go
wanna
to
hear-
Jeremy.
Yeah, Jeremy, I want to hear what you think on whatever you want to talk about this match. Whether it be Damian Priest, Sami Zayn, go for it.
Well, speaking of Damian Priest, like he wasn't relevant for the first third of the match. He was just getting knocked out of the ring, so that way Sammy and Randy had more of the highlight, and then you threw Trick Williams in there. I agree with Charlie that Trick should have taken the pin on that one. It was a really good match overall. Like I also said that whoever made that table, the announce table, either needs a raise or needs to get fired. I'm sorry. That thing did not get broken at all, and Randy just kept slamming everybody on that. That was great.
It almost seemed like he kept slamming people to break it. Like he
That's
probably only
what I
meant to do
felt.
it once and then break it, but it was like, no, now I have to. And here we are, 7
It's like-
slams later.
It's like when they turned Becky Lynch heel and everybody was chanting one more time. It's like, all right, I guess I got to keep doing it. I want to break this damn table.
I will disagree with you guys again on one other point. Trick Williams can't take the pin yet. They're pushing him hard. He just came
too
up.
big.
They want him to be a star. He can't take that loss.
Right?
there.
I see
okay, wait a
Booker
second.
T
Wait
so
a
much in
second.
that dude.
Of course you do, you racist. Hang on.
Kiss my
Of
ass.
course, of course he should have taken it. They're bringing him up with your guys, your indie darling that's gonna supposedly be a world champion very, very soon. He can't afford to lose in the center of the ring to him. He just got called up from NXT.
Yeah.
They're pushing him hard.
He had the most
fans love him.
storyline at all of them, too. Like, they gave him
Fuck
interaction
Trick
with...
Williams.
I am not a big Trick Williams fan myself. Yeah, I'm not
Mm-mm.
against, I think he's good, but he's just not my favorite wrestler. But yeah, I don't think he should have taken the pin. Come on, he's coming up. He's got that Jey Uso treatment right now by the fans. They love his intro. They sing along.
Yeah, they do.
Don't have him take the loss yet. You're wearing a Nikki Bella Army sticker, and you're going to talk about Trick Williams?
Excuse me. I'm a lieutenant. I'm a lieutenant in the Bella Army, right, bud? So,
Oh, God.
okay. All right.
What
I got the
category?
dancer's
I hate
number
the Bella's
on my
Army
phone.
or the Bella Army?
I hope so.
Let's see.
You want to talk to the ex-dancer? I mean, the ex-fiance? Husband? dancer? You go through me.
Go through
Whatever his
Yeah,
name
yeah.
is that we always forget.
Dancer boy.
Yes.
Artem, I think. There you go.
Yeah, I think that's what we found out.
All right, well, that was the
Artem.
main event. Let's go to the match that opened the show. I have feelings on this, but let's hear what you guys think first
What match?
about Cody and Jacob Fatu.
Yeah,
Jeremy
what match?
summed it up
Good
well.
point.
Yeah. Let's hear what you guys think.
Yeah, it started out cool, but at no point the match, I kind of looked away for a second, and everybody was gone. I was like, okay, I guess there's no match. It's a story building situation, I guess. Drew McIntyre came out, did his whole alpha thing, but for what? For both of them. So at that point, what's the point? There's no picking one individual person to go after if both of them are laying on the ground. So, and then it was just over. And there was never a ding. There was never anything. We just went through the whole stadium and beat up everybody around them. I guess it was to push the Wolverine chaos story. That's really the only thing I got from it.
It was another reason you knew Sami Zayn was going to win, because they gave the crowd one less match than was advertised. So they were going to send him home
Kinda true.
happy.
I have a theory.
You're itching. Go ahead.
Is it a theory or a conspiracy, theory?
conspiracy.
Which one?
It's a funny theory. Let's just say that. I think Drew McIntyre had to take out his aggression after getting the 5 fingers to the face from Sami Zayn.
It's kind of true. He did get a hell of a slap.
Yeah.
So he took it out on them.
Yeah,
You didn't like the match.
It wasn't a match.
It wasn't a match.
And I thought it was eventually
but-
going to get into the ring and they were going to do something with it, but
No,
then it was
hang
too
on,
long
but-
in the crowd and it just nothing.
All right, but you understand. You've been watching wrestling now for a while. You understand why
I get it's a
sometimes they do
story.
things like that. Right. It's meant to. I was surprised online. I thought everyone was going to shit on this match, but there's a contingency of people who don't mind it. They think that, yeah, it keeps the Drew, Cody, Fatu thing, keeps it going, keeps it hot, keeps it entertaining. I'm not of that contingent. I thought it was kind of lame. But there's people online that definitely make the case for it. So I was surprised about that. So I thought you might have dug it, Jeremy.
Well, I did say that it was for like the people that were actually physically there. That was really big for them. That was a big pop for that stadium to have that go on. So
Yeah,
I get why they
it was
did that.
chaotic. It was chaotic. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I
mean,
think we like seeing Cody in this type of role too. Like I think it was a good look for Cody Rhodes, and because there was no real purpose or win or lose, it was just supposed to be let's fight to fight, and
Stop
they did
eating.
that. But unfortunately, there was nothing to come of it. But I guess that was also the point.
this guy's like freaking Cookie Monster. All I hear is chewing in my
Crumble,
ear.
crumble, crumble, crumble.
Joe didn't
Yeah,
like it because it didn't focus Jacob Fatu, his favorite wrestler.
I wanted to see a match.
I mean, I wanted the match. So I could see the entertainment of it. It was entertaining, sure. But let's go back to the last Saturday night's main event with Cody and Obafemi. When they did that, we got kind of
Same thing.
shortchanged there. Then so Cody doesn't take a loss there. Then we go to Saturday night's main event again, and we have Cody versus Jacob. We don't even get a damn match. Like, I was looking forward to this. I like Jacob Fatu. I wanted to physically see this match. I really wanted to see Cody versus Obafemi. We got cut short.
Right.
It's 2 in a row. I understand they're building, so you want to build that people want to see this match, and you're going to maybe cut it short because you're going to want more. I did the opposite to me. Like, I don't care.
Yeah.
If you're not going to give me a match,
now I don't
even
care.
do it. Yeah.
Yep.
So maybe this builds, because there is a rumor online, Drew holds the title till WrestleMania. Maybe this builds something towards WrestleMania with
Triple
Drew,
threat.
Cody, and Jacob in the main event. I don't
That's what
know.
I'm thinking.
But
But don't book it as a match. Like have this
Exactly.
be some random bullshit in between where they all they spill out from behind and they end up in the crowd.
Oh yeah,
Like,
it was.
don't put it on
was
the
lazy.
card.
It was
Yeah,
lazy
exactly.
booking. I mean, they did. This is an Attitude Era special, baby. We're promising you a. I was watching something. It was like the Legion of Doom versus the New Age Outlaws and a bunkhouse brawl. No. The whatever the hell they called it. But it turns out the guy was jumped during a commercial break by 3 guys, and he didn't get the match. So it was to just pop a rating. Yeah, it's lazy booking.
I agree.
It's trial and error, and it failed, I think is really what it was.
Because they don't want to give Cody the loss. They don't want to give Jacob the loss. And this goes back to what we've been saying every week, or at least I've been saying every week. No clean finishes. We didn't get a clean finish. We didn't even get a match. Like, WWE's got to take some chances here. Like, make somebody lose, whether the fans like them or not. Somebody's got to lose either way.
Yeah.
And you build from there. But I don't know.
You know, it's called the dusty finish. Just that's what they keep on doing.
Yeah. So we'll move along from there. Felt like a flop to me. There was another really good match on here, though. We had AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura. Much better than their WrestleMania match that they had.
yeah.
I don't remember what WrestleMania that was. It's got to be like 7 years ago now.
Yeah.
But let's hear what you guys thought about this one.
Big
I
fan.
thoroughly enjoyed it.
Talk on it, Jeremy.
I enjoyed it. Like, I liked the build up in the beginning of them trying to get AJ to actually break out and shake off the cobwebs and remember who he is. And then the match that they gave, like, it was honestly right now probably match of the year easily right now, but I think it could be up there for the rest of the year. It was a really good, entertaining match, and it told a really good story.
I'm not gonna go match of the year. It's your typical Shinsuke match with a lot of story. He's a big storyteller. He's big on the build up, and then it's a short actual match. I do really like what they did with the mask for AJ Styles. I don't know if you got heard them say he hasn't worn a mask in, I think it was 10 years since he was in New Japan against Shinsuke. So, like, I like when they pull in little moments like that, especially since we're obviously on this. It's there's no backstory to this. This is just the beginning of the AJ Styles goodbye tour without advertising it as that. So this is just fun for them. You know, you get that moment at the end where they hug and, all that kind of stuff. But it told the story as a Shinsuke match always is. It's a little slow. If you don't know and appreciate him as a wrestler, you probably would have thought it was a boring match, but I appreciate that from him, and I like seeing him in that role, and they work really well together. So
Yeah.
Charlie?
Kathy, you're being a little bit of a cynical wrestling fan. Because don't forget,
that tracks.
Jeremy's only seen recent. And no, Jeremy, it's not a slight to you, but you weren't into wrestling for a very long time. He's only seen recent Shinsuke Nakamura. He doesn't know anything.
I loved
from
old Shinsuke, so like this is
even
kind of like a
NXT
meh
even NXT
Shinsuke for me.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Forget about Japan. He doesn't know anything. So for him to see a match of that quality, I knew you were going to really like this match, Jeremy, because you're discovering, yeah, it shows AJ could still go. It felt a little bit bigger because the retirement, potential retirement with Gunther thing, it's looming. But it was a great nod, to both their careers, both of their rivalries, and it's nice to see people recognize how good AJ is and has been for such a long time.
Agreed.
Yeah, I really like this match as well. AJ and Shinsuke in New Japan was the match that got me into. There was a Wrestle Kingdom match. I forget how long ago now, but that was the match that got me kind of interested in New Japan. And then, the WrestleMania match wasn't great. This was a nice pick me up for them. And it's cool because they're both, I don't even know how old Shinsuke is, but they're both almost 50 years old. So to have this kind of match was really good for both of them. AJ, I don't think's ever had a bad match. Shinsuke's been, he's been criticized a lot, but he put on a good one here. There was one moment in the match that scared me too. I don't know if you guys caught this or remember it, but Shinsuke went running in and AJ running in for a Kinshasa, and AJ hit him with a knee right in his
Yes.
face.
Yeah.
And I thought
Yep.
he actually got knocked out because that hit him
Yeah.
right in his jaw. That was scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
But-
genuinely looked at him more. I was like, is his eyes open because he's unconscious, or is he like just playing the role here? That was even, you could tell the ref even had a moment of panic.
Yeah.
I don't want to like prolong the conversation, but how long have you known about AJ Styles? Honestly, are we talking?
Me?
Did you? Yeah, TNA.
Yeah, TNA.
Yeah. That's when I remember seeing him wrestle in Aberdeen. My cousin and me went to go see it. He wrestled Sabu. Remember when Sabu just got let go and was doing indie shots?
Yeah.
Kathy, you probably saw him on the indie wrestling. But
Mhm.
Jeremy, probably not TNA, but you remember him from WWE.
Yes.
Yeah. So, but he's
But I
been
knew
great
he
for
had a history. I just never seen it.
he's been great for 25 years.
Yeah, there's probably not a bad spot in his career. His TNA run was great. His New Japan stuff was great. You know, now his stuff is great. His run in WWE has been great. So, yeah, I mean, like
And
Kathy said,
he's one of oh, sorry to cut you off. He's one of the rare guys to come over, right? Not do the NXT thing, get put right in WWE. And they had the bad camera angle at the Royal Rumble, which was suck. But remember, he got that sick pop when he
Yep.
debuted. That was one of the guys that didn't need the machine to get behind him. He was over on his own because he was just AJ Styles.
Exactly.
Yeah, I would say the worst run I saw for AJ Styles was the Undertaker thing during like COVID-ish, but that wasn't his fault. That was their booking and their writing, and like the matches were fine. He was great, but I would say that was probably the most like meh I was about AJ
And
Styles for
compared
a
to
while.
what you were getting from the Undertaker before
Yeah.
that match with AJ Styles, remember that match with Goldberg? I
Yeah,
remember texting Joe, Joe, and I was like, I think they both died.
died. Yeah, dead.
That was bad. That was very bad. Yes.
Very bad.
Oh, but I like that Undertaker AJ Styles cinematic match. That was fun. I thought that was good. One of the better cinematic
I
matches.
thought it could have been better, I guess. I'm not saying it was bad, but I was a little meh about it. So I had
There was a-
higher. That's my problem. I have really high
Kathy is a
expectations for that.
wrestling cynic.
I
Jesus
am. I
Christ.
am. I'm
You are
incredibly
you are a
particular.
typical AEW fan. Just
I
enjoy the
am.
wrestling.
I am. I will admit it. Why do you think? I'm convinced that's why you guys called me.
Yeah, I mean, there was a time when the cinematic matches were really big and getting kind of overdone, so I could see how it could be kind of like there's enough of it already too. But I thought that one was really good. I mean, that was the
I like that
Matt
one.
Hardy final deletion era. So
I remember the first time I saw that, and I thought it was the funniest thing in the world.
it was great.
And yeah, I came home and showed my fiance, and thought it was the stupidest thing in the world. So it was like either you got it or you didn't.
Yeah.
Because if you don't get it,
Yeah.
it looks so ridiculous.
If you're
get
not
it,
a
it's
wrestling
phenomenal.
fan, you're
Yeah.
not a wrestling fan, you're not gonna get it at all.
No.
Like you got to be deep
Zero
in the game
context
to
now.
understand. Yeah, exactly. All right, let's hop over to one last news story. I know you guys are gonna have some feelings on this one. I like this one. We had CM Punk versus Finn Balor on Raw in Belfast, Ireland. Let's hear what you think on this one. Let's start with the wrestling cynic, Kathy.
I thought it was phenomenal. I thought it was the match of the week. Not even because it's my guys. I think they did a phenomenal job. I'm very glad. We know we were talking about this last week that we weren't sure if they were going to give it to him because he's home and all this stuff. And they did it right because even though he lost, nobody cared. Like the match was still so good and everybody was so into it. They did the back and forth thing. It's probably some of the best wrestling I've seen out of Punk in a long time. And I don't know if that's just because of who they are, as like they work very well together, but there was really no hiccups. They were on it 100%. They made some comment about like CM Punk has some of the best cardio and he could go for an hour if he has to. And I'm like, well, let's not push that. I get what you're doing.
Yeah.
But they did made a point in the beginning. They were like, he has an ego. So he was feeding off the hate he was getting or the fact that he wasn't the one being cheered for. And that worked for both of them. Maybe that was the ticket that really kicked in, but they were on it the whole match. Easily the best match. It's another one of those, like, it sucks that it was a Raw match. It's very weird. We're getting a lot of really good matches on television, and I don't know if they're doing that on purpose or not, but that seems to be how it's working out lately.
Does
Charlie.
it matter now that nothing's really a paid for pay-per-view?
Oh.
It does to the promoters. It does to ESPN and Peacock and all these
When you're
people that
booked in
are
those
losing
big
it.
arenas too, you want to
Yeah,
make
I'd be
sure you have
pissed.
some good matches.
I was pissed.
Yeah.
Again, I keep going back to Full Gear. Like, there were so many matches that that was the match I was looking forward to, and I left completely disappointed in it. Big
Yeah.
bucks, especially WWE. That's big bucks to
Yep.
do that.
No, I agree. That's a reason why, when we talked about the first match with the schmaz finish at home, we don't really have to care that much. But if you're paying and you think you're getting that match, yeah, I would be pissed too. You know
Yep.
what I mean? So not to revisit that, but this match, of course, this match was going to be awesome. I mean, it's in Ireland. I think. Listen, I'm half Irish, so I could say it, but I think those dummies believed that he was actually going to win for a second. It was a fantastic match. Kathy, I will say this. I like CM Punk a lot. You definitely like him more than I do because he was starting to I was questioning if he could still go at the
Agreed.
level
No,
that
100%.
okay. He proved he could still go.
Yep.
I mean, that was a good match. The storytelling was great. The action was great, but that's what you're going to get when you put these guys in the ring together.
And they knew, like, they just had him sitting on the floor in the beginning. They knew that the moment and the pop was going to come from Finn Balor walking in. So they didn't even waste their time or their entrance to have him do his thing. And I thought that was really cool for Finn Balor.
Yeah. Agreed.
Yeah.
Joe?
I like that they brought back the Finn's old music, Finn's old entrance. The crowd was crazy for it.
Crazy.
Jeremy's not acting like you know what he's talking about.
I do.
Jeremy was at an NXT event, I think, with Finn, maybe. I don't know. When he was there. But yeah, I thought it was a really, really good match. I mean, when you get a crowd that's that into it as well, that picks up the match a little more too. The guys in the ring pick it up a bit. So I thought it was really good. And I said the same thing last week too about CM Punk. Like, it was a question mark for me how good of a match we were going to actually get here because some of CM Punk's more recent matches maybe not have been great. But yeah, they put on a hell of a match. I could watch that any day of the week. That was great.
Yep.
And I feel like this might lead, I don't know, maybe, feel like this might lead to something bigger for Finn this year. Maybe we have a little resurgence of Finn Balor this year. I know it was in Ireland, but it seems like the fans are really behind him. And if he goes face and breaks away from Judgment Day, maybe he gets pushed. I don't know.
I hope so.
I hope so.
What do you mean, please?
Because I like that character, and it's kind of bland with Judgment Day. He gets left in
Anyone
the
that
shadow.
likes Demon Finn Balor over Prince Devitt can't say please.
Just do something.
I think Finn deserves a push. I mean, he had that Universal title run for all of one day. He won the
24
Universal title.
Yeah, people forget that he held the title for a day, had to get surgery, and then never sniffed around the world title again.
Seriously.
So, I mean, I wouldn't mind it. Let's get an AJ Finn world title feud somewhere in AJ's last year. That'd be cool.
How old do you think Finn is, by the way?
I think he's only a year older than me, so I think he's 42.
I thought Finn was like 38.
No,
I think he's over 40.
Sure.
He's 44.
He's 44. Okay, I was close.
Wild.
Jesus, he does not look 44 years old.
I pulled my neck sleeping, doing nothing last night, so here we are.
It's funny.
Your typical 30s thing.
I don't want to hear Jeremy prop himself up here, but when I was watching this match, my wife was watching with me, and I was saying what I would give to have abs like Finn Balor. So at 44, goddamn, I mean,
yeah.
Jeremy, go ahead, insert your comment about yourself, how you've lost weight and blah, blah, blah. Go ahead.
No, I'm just looking at aspiring goals. That's all. He's got a great build.
Yeah.
Surprised there wasn't a shameless drop of his new Instagram.
Yeah, not yet.
You know who also has a great build? Jeremy. And he's changed that build over the last couple months. And he's awesome.
Thank you.
We could drop that tag at the end of the show. Right.
Jeremy's the Miz,
Let's-
Jeremy's the real life Miz.
He is. Yes. That's a good one. I like that.
The jizz.
I don't know. Joe's gonna stop talking to him now. Yeah.
Jizz.
That works so well.
That works
I'm
on so
proud of
many
you for that.
levels.
Oh
Jeremy.
my god. That's it. All right. T-shirts and stickers coming your way, guys. Jesus
We're gonna
Christ.
staple that one. I'm sorry, that's too funny.
The jizz.
The jizz.
Oh my god, he's the lower level Miz. He's a red pill Miz.
Oh my god.
If you want to understand more on that, listen to our old episode. You'll hear plenty of Jeremy's the jizz stories, and it'll make more sense.
Or don't.
Let's I don't know how to transition from that. Let's shift gears.
Yep.
Let's go to AEW. Couple stories I want to talk about coming out of there. Yeah, how do I transition to AEW? From...
We normally end on these types of
Yeah.
comments, so
I
we
was-
don't
we're
have to
mid-show.
transition anywhere.
That was a good line coming from the lieutenant in the Bell Army over there.
Yes.
Lieutenant in the Bell Army
Jesus,
in the jizz.
Lieutenant.
All right, let's talk some AEW. So I want to talk about the Deathriders for a second here. So we saw the last pay-per-view, what was that? World's End. Jon Moxley had that big moment where he felt like he was a face, and he was the face of the company again. He was a good guy, and maybe he still is. But here's what I do not understand. So we had this week, we had the Deathriders versus the Don Callis family in a, what was that, 4-on-4 match. And Don Callis family is clearly and is known as heels. So, you know, Deathriders are kind of playing the face role in that match. But then we have Deathriders still doing a lot of very heel things. So we come off of that match. Later on in the night, you have Marina Shafir attack Toni Storm in a match. You got the Pac and Darby Allin thing still going on, and Pac is clearly the heel there. And then on Collision, you had Claudio pull the ref in front of him to keep Roddy Strong from hitting him with a knee. So I'm confused. I don't know where this story is going. I think maybe it makes sense. Maybe Jon Moxley is a face and they stay heel and they kick him out at some point. I don't know. It doesn't feel necessarily that's the direction yet, but want to hear what you guys think.
Well, let's start with, who do we think Moxley's referring to when he said, "Send your guy my way"? Like, who do
That's a
we
good
think
point
that
too.
is?
Yeah. I thought initially
don't-
Okada, but he
That's what I
beat
thought.
Okada already, so I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, well, we talked about it when we did the review. Like, it is going differently than we thought. We thought that Moxley was going to make his way out and he was going to do his own thing, and that was where that was heading. So far, they've proven that that's not the case. I think this is all more so pushing towards the demise of the Don Callis family. I don't think it's so much a heel face turn, anything like that. I think it's more along the lines of like one by one, we're going to try to start to go down everyone's going to start turning on the Don Callis family, in my opinion.
Charlie?
Yeah, hang on. I'm gonna sound a little bit like Jeremy in this one. The Deathriders, I don't really care about. Ever since MJF came back, they don't need them as much. They're not as important. Wheeler Yuta, I want to smack him in the face. And I know, like, people say, like, you'll say comments, but in real life, you wouldn't. No, I would smack him in the face if I saw him. Maybe smack
But
me
he
back.
got a good push on this, which was weird.
I don't like him. He is a.
They were chanting his name in a good way for the first time ever.
He's a stupid idiot. I don't like him. There's only two people in the Deathriders that mean anything to me. It's this guy right here, Claudio, and Mox, I love Mox. I can never go against him. In this, sometimes, whatever. Make the story about them, and I'll care about the Deathriders. I don't care about Marina Shafir. I don't care what they're doing with her. I don't care about Wheeler Yuta. Let Pac do his own thing. Just make it about them and be done with it. I'm done. I don't care. Sorry.
I will say there are a
Jeremy.
lot of people that
Joe.
are fans of Wheeler Yuta. Wheeler Yuta has a fan base.
Who?
He's a very
Who's a Wheeler Yuta fan? Do you know
don't say
one
that.
in
They're
real
gonna
life?
come after you in
Apparently,
the
after
comments.
the other night,
In
They
real life,
are
do you know
big.
one?
I
In
do not
real
know.
life, do you know a Wheeler Yuta fan? I don't. I do
I'll
not.
ask around. He is like the Asian Sami Zayn to me. There's very similar,
He's like the Asian
similar body
wannabe
type,
Steve
wrestling
Blackman.
style. But yeah, I mean, I agree. I think the problem with Wheeler Yuta is he's supposed to be a dark, badass character, and I don't think that's necessarily his best fit. Same thing with like Daniel Garcia. I don't like Daniel Garcia in any direction, but he's not really a bad dude either. You know, when it started
Hook
out
would have
as
made
Blackpool, Hook was cool. I like Hook.
Hook. Yeah, Hook. If they put Hook in there, it would have made more.
Oh, okay.
Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that. That's the vibe it should have went with. You're gonna talk about that. What was it? Blackpool Combat Club.
Yeah.
And it's turned into this. Blackpool Combat Club was kind of cool. It was Daniel Bryan. It was John Moxley. It was Claudio. It was dope. And yeah, they picked up this young boy mistake. They should have made it somebody else. But it's turned into this.
Yeah. And again, I don't know where it's going. I think maybe long term, John Moxley somehow exits and they stay heel. I don't know. But it just doesn't make a lot of sense to me just yet.
Well, I don't think it was like they did it well because it wasn't really like a full face turn, but they're both bad guys. So like it's who's worse, I guess, is really more so. So they're both going to be heels in their own way. And that's where I think they're more pushing that riff in their own groups situation. Don Callis is probably going to start to go haywire because he's losing and his guys are losing and they're not doing well because people are talking directly to Don Callis a little more than they are like the other people involved, like the actual wrestlers. Like they're going face to face with him and saying, you know, we're better than you. You are no longer the top guy. So this is where I'm starting to I can see some kind of riff going on with that. I mean, there's 100 of them. Most people are technically Don Callis guys, but like I can see that starting to change a little bit. That whole dynamic is going to change.
I think your question in the beginning, who was Moxley talking about? I'm changing my pick. I'm saying Takeshita. I think it'll be Takeshita. Because they did Okada, Moxley. Takeshita Moxley could be cool. Maybe that.
Now I know what it feels like to be Jeremy on a show. Not know what the fuck's going on.
Not know what the fuck's going on.
I'm glad you didn't ask
well,
me because I'd be amiss if I knew what was going on in any of the storyline. I just really started watching it.
Jeremy's just looking for rumps, let's be honest.
Yeah, let's talk about a little bit of
Can we go to the rump match? I'm surprised we did not talk about the cake match here.
Well, yeah, you really want to talk about that match? If you want to talk about the rumps, be my guest, but I don't know. Yeah, that was the tag match on Saturday night.
I was so envious of the cameraman in one particular corner, I will say that.
I thought it was a good match.
So did I.
It was a good match. I mean, but what's there to talk about?
I thought it was a
we
good
knew
match
what
too,
the outcome was going to be.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean,
a whole lot of
I don't know.
cake.
Io
That's
Sky
what we could
got
talk
her
about.
ass kicked.
That was a giant bakery.
Two different
Leave it
conversations.
to the
You were
Jews.
hungry
Very
at night,
different
weren't you, pal?
I was.
Let's talk about one other thing on Dynamite this week. Just want to shout out the match, give it its flowers. Kenny Omega versus Josh Alexander. I thought that was a really good match this week. I think we got spoiled a little this week. We had some really good matches. We had this one. We had Punk and Finn. We had Saturday night's main event matches that we talked about. But another really, really good one. Again, Kenny Omega, much like AJ Styles, probably doesn't have a bad match. But want to hear your guys' take on this one. Jeremy, I know you watched this one, so what'd you think?
It was a good match. I mean, it started off abruptly, of course, and throughout the whole match, it was just a lot of energy through it. So I actually thoroughly enjoyed that match again. So again, AEW is kind of been giving me more consistent, really good matches, but WWE past week or two, I say, had a lot of good ones too. So now it's like tug of war for me.
You don't know. You don't have to be tribal and like one over the other.
Exactly.
You can
Yeah.
like both.
No, I know.
Yeah.
It's just time consuming. Let's just say that.
That's
It
true.
is. It is. But
Yeah,
this
I
match
don't-
was dope.
Do
Yeah.
you think so? They started the episode with MJF and Brody King. Who do you think is going to be first to challenge him? You know, Kenny Omega ended the show with the whole speech about, you know, I'm coming for you. I'm back better than ever, blah, blah, blah. Like, do you think they'll give Brody King his moment first, or this will drag on, or vice versa?
Probably not. I don't think they're going to give Brody King his moment. I don't think he sells enough.
Brody
tickets.
King's absolutely getting a title shot. What do you mean?
100%.
No.
They started the show
a
with
title run. A title run.
Oh, well,
a title
title
run.
shot. Who gets the shot first? Kenny or
Who do you think's
Brody?
gonna get the shot
I'm sorry.
first?
I thought you said who's going to get a title run. Yeah, Brody King's going to.
Yeah,
He's
I
gonna
want to say that
lose.
too. But the thing was, in that promo with MJF and Brody King, MJF said, like, what have you done to prove you get a number one contender shot or a title shot? So I think Brody King's probably going to have to win more matches. I don't know. Brody probably
hang
gets
on. I
some
think
challenges and then the shot first, I think.
I don't like AEW, but give me a second. I like Josh Alexander. I like that technical wrestling. Let me. I didn't get a chance to talk about the match. It was a good match. It was a great match. That's what happens when you take the strings off of Kenny Omega and let him do what he does. And Josh Alexander, I like that style. Kenny Omega can adapt to any style. Like Joe said, he hasn't had a bad match for 20 years. And yeah, Jerry, that's what you get when you watch Kenny Omega matches. That's what you get when you watch Josh Alexander matches. It's
And Kenny
good
Omega
wrestling.
came back better than he has. I mean, he's come back from injuries in good shape. He's came back in fantastic shape. I mean, part of it is probably my husband had that diverticulitis surgery,
Yeah.
and you just don't eat food for like weeks. So that probably helped a little bit with the cut and rebuild, but
Well,
he definitely
glad
came
that
back better than ever.
I'm glad that they mentioned it and they didn't like hide away from it and shy away from it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it is
Exactly.
a hard ass thing to come back from. You know what I
Yep.
mean? I think they
your
should
whole
have played
body
more
is involved
into
in
it.
that.
Right, with Brock. Like
Definitely.
the fact that Brock came back from that to be the animal that he is, and still had a UFC fight after diverticulitis. I mean, that's amazing.
It's wild.
Yeah, I mean, he's been go since he came back. I mean, doesn't look like it slowed him down at all. And like you said, he's in amazing shape still, so you never
Yeah.
know the difference. But yeah, hell of a match again. Those two guys always put on good matches, whether it's by themselves or with each other. So yeah, just really good match again this week from AEW. I'm getting a little more skewed into AEW a little bit. I'm getting pushed a little more that way. I know I've been critical. I'm still critical on some things. Won't get into that today. But I'm going to say, as I'm watching more, I'm enjoying it more. I would love to see some more stories, but it's growing on me. It's growing on me.
Whoa.
The acting is a little hard sometimes.
Hang on.
Though.
Hang on. What's the next AEW pay-per-view?
Couldn't tell you.
Right. Okay. So if I had to say, Joe, you're watching the next AEW pay-per-view or you're watching the Royal Rumble, you're picking Royal Rumble 10 times out of 10.
Yeah.
That's not
Royal
good
Rumble
enough.
is one of my...
I'll pick the Royal Rumble any
Yes,
day of the week.
anybody's
It's
gonna
my
pick
favorite
that.
pay-per-view.
It's one of the best
That's
pay-per-views of
okay.
the year.
All right. But pretty much
What
any
surprises could be the most
WWE
in the Royal Rumble?
premium live event you're picking.
If you're giving me Saturday night's main event or Great Balls of Fire
I don't
over against the AEW
Balls of
pay-per-view, I'll
Fire.
take an AEW pay-per-view over those.
Poor Samoa Joe, one of the few WWE pay-per-views he headlined, and it was called Great Balls of Fire.
Great Balls of Fire.
What a terrible pay-per-view name. It's the only reason I said it.
Well, like I said, we keep saying they have figured out this was a street fight with John Moxley in it. And they did it. They had their one thing with the table
Yeah,
and the glass and whatever, and that was it. They have finally, I think, figured out that they don't need to
A
do that
balance.
anymore. And,
Easy,
you know,
right.
really have everybody bleeding all the time, everywhere. Like, they have, I think, finally figured out that really happy medium between the two.
Here's
And
what I'll
they've
say,
had their
because
MVP comeback.
well, yeah. Yeah, I kind of agree with Charlie a little bit, but I would say like a death match makes sense if you build the story towards it. So don't just throw 10 death matches on a
Yeah.
card. If you have a story that
Yeah.
builds all the way to that, then you can use that. And that's where I'm okay with it. If you use it once in a while. But when you have a card with 50 of them, that's when it starts to get too much for me. So,
Oh yeah,
Um,
sorry, I showed the wrong Moxley. That's the one I wanted to show.
did you just draw that?
What? Yeah, I got props
Did
and
you do-
everything. I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm
you
like a
got
fucking
props. You
magician.
just pull them out of nowhere. It's actually slightly alarming.
You're like Carrot Top. All right, let's go. Let's talk some Royal Rumble. We are going to make our official picks for the Royal Rumble 2026. So the card is set. We've got the men's and women's match, but let's start with the two singles matches. We talked about this one a little bit in the beginning, so I want to hear you guys' official picks on this one. Drew McIntyre versus Sami Zayn, World Heavyweight Championship on the line. Who you guys got? Charlie started off.
Drew McIntyre. It's my layup of the night. If you can go bet on it, bet your house, bet your mortgage.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Yeah, don't really do that.
Don't
but,
actually do that.
We're
Yeah,
not giving
but-
advice here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Disclaimer
but
at the
no,
bottom.
This is my quote unquote lock of the night. This is an easy choice. Sami Zayn's not winning. Maybe they'll do a Kofi Mania and they'll give the people what they want. But he's not winning the title at Royal Rumble. No way. Jeremy,
All right,
come on.
Kathy. Oh, go ahead, Jeremy.
Or Kathy.
Yeah, go ahead, Kathy.
Nope, you're up, pal.
I want to hear your guys' theories first before I formulate mine.
No, that's
I
how
thought-
you do answers.
Sorry,
Person-
I jumped
thought
the
next
gun there and
person
said,
picks.
Kathy, I forgot Charlie's supposed to pick. Yes, Charlie picked, so he picked you, Jeremy. Go for it.
I want to see Sami Zayn win, so I'm going to take Sami. Just
Why?
because I like the fact.
Because he can, and he's going to
Yeah.
lose.
I just don't see Drew holding the title that long. I don't see him being a long-term champion right now. I'm sorry. I think it's a back and forth thing that's going to happen, and I don't think it's going to be him holding that title for very long. So
I
Crowd
will
would
agree
pop.
with you on that. I will agree. I don't think it's long, but I don't think it's this. I don't think this is going to be it. So I'm going to go Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, I'm going to follow the trend. I want to win. I'm going Drew McIntyre. It's way too quick for him to lose it. Unless they're trying to do something crazy. But I'm going Drew McIntyre. I agree with Charlie. It's kind of
I think they're going to
easiest
test the
pick.
water and see what kind of pop Sami Zayn gets and then make a decision from there.
All right, let's get into the other singles match. We have Gunther versus AJ Styles, and AJ
Okay.
Styles' career is on the line. If he loses, he has to retire. Let's start with that one. I went last, so I will pick. Well, let's go, Jeremy. Time to formulate your own decision, pal.
it's going to be AJ I'm taking on this one. I don't think he's retiring here. I don't think this is how it goes out. I'm sorry. I think that the whole legend killer thing ends here with AJ Styles and Gunther. Gunther does not get to put him away this time, and he finally loses. And what was it? At least it's not a regular event because he hasn't lost one of those, but he has lost in a pay-per-view. So I think he's losing in a pay-per-view. They hold that.
Who's up?
Kathy.
I disagree. I think they didn't necessarily specify the timeline that he has to retire in. So I think this is the beginning of the retirement. So I think they're going to push this as much as I hate it. And I know everybody tells me it's part of the business. It is what it is. Gunther is going to take it and do this kill all mentality for a while. Joe.
Yeah, I'm torn on this one. I don't think AJ gets retired here. That's way too abrupt. But I don't think Gunther loses either. So I'm going to say Gunther. I think they find a way to bring AJ back. I'm not sure how. Maybe he wins the Royal Rumble. I don't know. Maybe he somehow gets
Oh,
in
that
there
was a
and wins it.
lame pick. That was a lame pick. I'm gonna pick Gunther,
Gunther?
but not really. But no, you said
What- I
what'd you
didn't
say?
say
Yeah,
that. I said
what did
I
you?
picked Gunther and they find a way to bring AJ back. So he's gonna not he'll be retired and they'll find a way to bring him back. So I'm going Gunther. I can't see Gunther losing yet. So go ahead, Charlie. Let's see what you got.
At least Kathy stuck with the he's gonna retire storyline. Take that big Saudi payday. Listen, the Saudis aren't paying you to come over to have a match and not retire. I think he might actually stay retired. And Jeremy, sorry, you don't make that John Cena thing they did with Gunther and take it away in 2 months. He's not going to lose. He wins like Joe. I think it's a screw job finish or something, but Gunther wins.
Yeah, maybe it's not a clean finish. There's gonna be something to cancel
can't
out
lose.
this retirement thing.
He can't lose. And I can, sadly, I can very well see it being AJ's retirement because maybe they'll pay him a boatload of Saudi cash because he was a TNA guy for a long time. He wasn't a lifelong John Cena WWE guy. So he's not going to get the same type of retirement tour.
Yeah. I think
He'll get something.
Yeah, he'll get something.
You
He's
can
not gonna
tell
get-
by
yeah.
the Shinsuke match. There's gonna be something. They're
Exactly.
But
giving him little bits.
He's not getting the win at the Rumble. That's what he's not getting.
I agree, and I think they'll find a way to get him more matches. They'll bring him back. All right, let's go to the men's Royal Rumble match. So, Charlie, you went last. Pick who's starting us off.
You.
Me. All right.
I'm playing for my belt, baby.
So am I. So I have the same pick as you. I was torn between a few names. I think. Well, let me just think about this out loud real quick. I got my three that I'm fighting between is Braun, Cody, and Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns, I think right now is the betting favorite, so I could see that happen. You know what? If I'm gonna win, I gotta beat Charlie. Charlie's picking Braun. Give me Roman. I'm going Roman Reigns. Let's go, Kathy.
I don't know if you could tell by my face when he said Braun 30 minutes ago, but that's my pick because he's on quite the trajectory of being this kill-all beast of winning everything, and the Rumble is one of the biggest bragging rights of making it. I think they'll put him in early, and he'll hang out for the whole thing, take people out one by one, and he'll win it with that storyline. Charlie, you're up. We've already given your answer twice, so unless
Well, I picked
you're
Roman.
just
I picked
you're
Roman.
psyching us.
Wait, yeah, hang on a second. Joe fucked me up a little bit on this.
Yeah, those were my top three too, so I figured I'd get in here first.
He put a kink in my plans here because I could see them doing the Bronze the Star comes down to it, big show Rock type elimination, but they actually do it right. Boy.
Because don't forget, you still have Elimination Chamber. Winner of that goes to WrestleMania main event as well. So there's still
That's
another
Isn't
path.
there
true.
is Cody?
Wait.
This if Cody wins, he's the only other person to do something. I don't remember.
If they want to give
somebody
Cody
doing that.
nuclear heat, Austin, and he should be the only person to ever
Austin,
do it.
that's
If
what
they
it was.
want to give
Yeah.
Cody nuclear X-Pac heat, let him win the Rumble.
Yeah.
But I think Triple H is too smart for that. Kathy, if I get this wrong, you'll be in the lead. And I feel more comfortable with that. I'm gonna go Roman Reigns.
Damn, why'd I go first?
Wow.
I'm
The
playing
one
this
time you go
strategic.
first.
I need to. Hey, I love this belt. Sometimes I just walk around with it.
I got stuck with the guy I hate probably the most on this entire roster, but I think that's the business.
But you might get the belt.
Yeah.
Come on, Twilight down there. What are you doing? Picking your teeth? What's going on?
Sorry. So,
Are you still on this show?
yes, I am. And I was thinking about my pick. So I got to bring out my crystal ball and foresee who's going to win this Rumble. You guys are probably
Go
going to
for it.
be giving me hell for this one.
Yep. Go for it.
You got to
Obi
chat
Femi.
GPT's. No.
Obafemi.
And
There is some betting odds on him too. Yeah.
There is.
I have
betting. You're
him
not
beating
100%
Braun
left
Breaker.
field.
I have him taking Braun Breaker out.
No.
At
he's
the
not.
end.
He's-
You're not as the left field as I thought you were going to be.
Yeah.
but
Yeah. That's he's
um,
up
no,
there. Yeah.
no.
He's up
He's
there.
going to be in the final four, Jeremy. Yeah, it's not a bad pick.
I think they're going to try
But
and
he's not
push
gonna
him
win.
big time right away. And I think a feud between him and Braun would be a real good one to watch.
He,
Right.
No, he's not going to win. But he's going to be.
mm.
He's going to be in the final. He might have what we talked about, the tiebreaker.
We'll get to our tiebreaker. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Let's go to the women's match. So Jeremy, who's starting it off?
Kathy.
I struggled with this one a little bit. I think, especially after the way Saturday night ended. I don't know. I have Rhea because she's on that trajectory, but I'm going to stick with Liv. I think Liv is too hot right now, and I think it's been she hasn't won in a while, so I'm gonna give it to Liv. Jeremy.
Roxanne Perez.
Jeremy,
basing that off
he's
of?
either going to look like a genius or he's getting none right.
None.
What are you basing that off of?
They're just giving her a big push right now with like the powerhouse, and after what happened this past week, I think they're trying to really show that she's one of the big dogs that can stand in the ring and can push her weight around.
Let's be honest.
I like
The
it.
only weight you're thinking about pushing is that cake. So let's be real.
She the one with the super wedgie shirt
Yes.
today? That was awful. I looked at that and I immediately went,
It was awful,
I
but did you
can't.
see her catch her from coming off the ring? Like that was a pretty good handle for
Yeah.
that.
I know you're dying for it. What's the rating? Let's go. 10 seconds. What's the rating?
For that one, it wasn't that great. I'm sorry. There wasn't a lot of cake to be seen on the outfit she was wearing, so I'm not going to give that a good rating. It's going to be a 5.
Wow. That's terrible.
Wow.
All right, Jeremy, who's up?
Charlie.
Uh-oh. What action figure are we pulling out?
No.
Fabulous Moolah.
I don't collect women's figures, Kathy. I'm not gay.
Yikes.
Bleep.
You don't have Brie Bella's Barbie set? Oh.
No, just joking. I don't hate Jeremy's pick. I don't.
But
Yeah, I don't hate it. I don't think it happens. I don't hate it.
I could see them giving it to Rhea because people like that beast. Liv Morgan.
yeah,
All right,
see, that was my 2.
This is where I could beat Charlie. So I'm going with none other than Bianca Belair. I think she
That
comes
was
back,
my other one.
wins the Rumble, takes on Jade at WrestleMania. Book it. Got to get this one right.
I
This
could
is
see
my She
was
Jeremy,
gonna be
I could
my-
see
my
Roxy
pick.
winning it though. I swear to God, I could see her winning it. I
And
think
going
there's
up
something there with-
against who? At
I'm not picking her.
WrestleMania?
I'm not picking her, brother.
It could happen. I'm not saying it's impossible. I think it could happen. But yeah, I'm going Bianca Belair. And
With
since this is
you.
Royal Rumble, we're going to have a little bit of fun with it. We are each going to get to pick one surprise entrant for the men's and women's match for an extra win for each one of us to kind of keep from going to a tiebreaker here. So we pick names out of a hat to determine who gets to pick first, because you cannot pick the same person. So each person has to pick a unique wrestler to be a surprise entrant. One caveat: is for it to be considered a surprise entrant, they can not have wrestled in WWE in the last 6 months. So it can be somebody that's been away injured, like Bianca Belair, or somebody that's not currently on the roster, or a legend that they bring back. Maybe we get Akeem the African Dream in this one. So let's go and let's start here. So we picked names out of a hat. For the men's match, we will go in this order, and to make it fair, we'll do the reverse order for the women's match. So the first name that we picked was Charlie. You get to pick your surprise entrant. He is clearly looking for the figure, but Charlie,
Well, I can't find the figure in time, but
Oh, that's
it
disappointing.
is one of the few AEW figures I possess. My surprise entrant is Powerhouse Hobbs.
I picked second. That was going to be my initial pick, but I'm going to go Chris Jericho as my pick. I think he comes back in this Royal Rumble match. Next up was Jeremy. So go ahead, Jeremy. Who's your surprise entrant?
My surprise entrance is Kevin Owens is coming back.
That's actually a good one. Yeah, I didn't think of that
That's
one.
not bad.
All right, Kathy, unfortunately, you're last, so go ahead.
All my lists
Pete
with our
Davidson.
now our whole thing. I think Big E's ready to come back. I think he's been out for a while. He's been injured, and I think he's ready. You guys took all the only ones that fucking matter, so I have to pull something out of a hat. You guys, I was gonna say the Hardys, but
Stone
they're
Cold,
very
The
active
Rock.
right now. Like, I don't.
Yeah.
No.
I'll
kinda
throw you
took-
one if you want.
Seth
I
Rollins.
could see Pat
His
McAfee.
leg's not
Maybe.
broken.
Pat McAfee's been away for a while. He could be in there.
Wait, you're playing strategic, and now you're giving tips.
Listen, I want you to
Yeah,
lose. I need to win.
Yeah.
You
Yeah, I know.
can't
I
beat
so I
me.
picked-
As long as you do not beat me, I can still win. So
I picked a pick just to pick against you, fucker.
yeah, I know.
Yeah, half my list, I had LA Knight, I had Hardys, I had all these people, and then you were like, nope, never mind, can't have actively been wrestling in the last 6 months.
No,
So-
active wrestling in WWE. So Hardys you could use. They were in TNA. They haven't been in WWE.
They were in NXT.
They're not
Yeah.
on
They
the
had the
roster.
title
now.
in NXT.
No. Yes, she's 100% right. She can't use them.
Let me clarify. They can't be an active WWE wrestler. So it could be somebody from TNA that's
Jeff
been in an
Hardy.
NXT.
It could be affiliate.
Okay, Jeff Hardy.
Wait.
Jeff
I
Hardy.
asked you if I could use Matt Cardona, and you said no.
He's
He was
signed to
just
WWE.
on- Yeah. He was just here.
And he just signed to WWE.
Oh yeah.
You can't
yeah,
win
yeah.
in this weird Matt Cardona mystery pick
Yeah.
twice. You're not allowed.
All right.
Yeah, I
And now
love the
we'll go
Long Island
reverse
Iced
order
Tea.
for a surprise entrant in the women's match. So Kathy, you picked last. You get to
Yeah,
go
who gives a
first
fuck
here.
with this?
If I was strategic and was going to pull it from you, I was going to do Bianca Belair, but I'm going to go with the 99.9% guarantee of Paige is back. She is posting her whatever she called her wrestling rust the other day. So she is coming as Paige, and that is that.
Quick story. Before Jeremy makes his pick, he went to the AEW Full Gear with me and Joe, and that was Saraya. I think she won the
Mhm.
title
Yeah.
or made her debut. And all he chanted the entire match was horrible things about her videos getting leaked. The entire match. That's all he chanted at her. And, like, to the point where people were like looking at it.
tracks.
Yep.
That tracks.
That is accurate.
As far as you didn't get kicked out.
Oh,
It's a-
All
boy.
right,
They
so
don't
that
kick people
means
out in
going
those.
backwards.
Worst things.
Jeremy is
happen.
up.
Jeremy, you're up.
I unfortunately I think Tiffy Time is coming back.
It's a solid
She's
pick,
been
too.
gone
That was
that
on my
long?
list.
I feel like she hasn't been gone that long.
Yeah, how long has she been gone?
Somebody want to chat GPT it real quick?
Got this, because he'll get distracted. I got it.
All right. I will make my pick in the meantime.
Yep.
So I actually wanted to say Paige, but I have Bianca Belair winning it. She's been gone for a long time, too. So Bianca Belair. Pretty simple. Charlie, go ahead.
Well, as a lieutenant in the Army, I will have to say that it will be the unfortunate return of a mode that I used to hate, but now I appreciate. Brie mode is coming back to the Royal Rumble. Brie Bella makes a surprise return.
November 1st, so repick, sir.
Yep, wasn't that long
son
ago.
of a bitch. That's not fair.
And now all the other good
no
options
one
are
gave
taking,
anything
so.
to my Brie Bella pick.
Yeah,
That
it's
was a
not
good pick. I
fair.
got the sticker.
We've been saying Brie Bella's coming back for a while now, so this would
there's
just
no
be
way.
like,
But I got-
all right, it's here.
I got the sticker, and I just happened to pick her. I mean, come on. That even
Well,
fucking rhymes.
now the sticker makes more sense.
Now that
'Cause it
makes
was strange at
I
the
should have
beginning.
picked that from you also. I should have been, I need to start playing a little smarter and not
I'm
logical.
4 steps ahead. Come on, guys. Let's go.
So now I got to pull something out of my ass, right?
Yeah,
Well,
you do.
Jeremy, let me
Oh,
help
like-
you
like-
out here. There's
you
always
have in all-
legends in these matches.
That's
Pick-
exactly where I'm going, and I'm pulling Trish.
That's a safe one. She's like in almost
That's-
every one of the
that's
women's
safe.
Yeah.
divisions.
And she's
Wait.
in great shape.
Oh, wait.
And you could see anyone because the Saudis, it's in Saudi. And Saudi,
Yeah,
the
so
money
they
in
pay for the
Saudi's
Saudi
gotta
money.
be
They'll
good.
pay for Trish Stratus, but she'll be
Yeah.
covered up.
Yeah.
Lita will probably
all
be
will.
there.
Exactly.
I know.
Mickey,
Oh, yeah, you're not going to
always
see a
comes
lot
back.
of rumps, Jeremy.
Won't see
This
any.
is going to be the worst This is going to be the worst Royal Rumble for you.
You see a couple
Every-
fingertips if you're
You're
lucky.
going to actually have to watch
Yeah.
the wrestling.
Oh,
Yeah.
shucks.
Can you watch a full women's Royal Rumble, Jeremy?
Can
With
you?
no rumps? With no rumps? No, hell
Charlie,
no.
you
Rumps, no
suffered-
cleavage, nothing.
At least Charlie's honest. So I was like, you suffered through women's matches. You see, I suffered through a women's Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
All right,
I'll
and we
say
got
it.
one last pick to make in the event of a tie, which I pray to God we don't go to a tiebreaker again here. We have enough going on
Yeah.
that we don't need a tiebreaker, hopefully. But if we go to a tie, the tiebreaker will be the man who has the most eliminations in the Royal Rumble match. How many eliminations will that be? Closest without going over. So I think who won our last show? Kathy won our last
Me.
picks. So Kathy, you get to go first.
I'm gonna go. I'll go right down the middle. I'll do 15.
That's a lot.
It is a lot, but
Shut
there's
up.
a lot of big dudes. There's a lot of
That's
big
true.
dudes.
Obafemi could eliminate 15.
Don't go over. That's the rule. Can't go over.
Yeah.
So pick the higher number, and maybe we can figure.
No,
this
that's
out.
over. So if they get 10, you're over. Can't go over.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm gonna make the rules clear.
And I'm trying to win.
Her pick is in. It's 15.
Yeah, that's fine.
Um,
Whatever. We're not gonna get there. I don't think there's any physical possible way we're gonna end up.
I hope we
Yeah.
don't go to a tiebreaker. But Kathy, pick who's next.
Charlie.
10.
All right, Charlie,
No,
you're picking.
no.
Yeah.
No, wait. No, I still get to change it, bitch. 11.
Okay.
Ooh.
Sorry,
Who's up
that's
next?
very mean of me. Apologize.
Do you? Next.
Who's up next, Charlie?
Jeremy.
7.
Wait, no. All right. Good.
7. All right, let's. If I go 8, that's only one above Jeremy. 15.
Oh, shit, I
Can
should've
we
went
count
to
this
Joe
like the
first.
bonus number and the Powerball or something? Like, let me get
Yeah,
points if
I'm going
right or
full
something?
Price is Right rules here. I'm going 1, and I'm going all you guys went over.
You
I'm
are
saying
such
1.
an asshole. You're an asshole.
You made me go last.
You pulled the Bob Barker Price is Right shit.
$1.
Jesus. Kathy, I hope you win if I don't.
Oh, God.
Hey, you guys all
See, I
go
did
over.
the
That's the only
opposite.
way I'm winning.
See, I thought it was as long as you don't go over
No, your
that
number, Kathy, that I love you,
Yes.
but that was a terrible pick. That was
I know
horrible.
it was. I'm very aware of that.
If you
I
don't
know.
go over the number of eliminations, so if it's 10 eliminations, you pick 15, you went over. Closest without
see,
going
that-
over.
That
Mm,
second line, if you don't go over, which is kind of lame
Yeah.
anyway, Joe, and then to play the
It's
Price is
not.
Right rule
Because what if
to
it's
cover
okay?
your own ass.
Let's go. What if
Verbiage.
it's 10? You picked 11.
Yeah.
Let's say Jeremy picked 9. Who wins?
Me.
Me.
Well, with the rule, yeah, without going over. You need that rule in there. That's why it exists.
No, even without the rule, I win.
How would you, if it's the eliminations are 10 and you have 11 and he picked 9, who wins?
You went over
Me.
them out.
It's a
so
tie
Yeah,
again.
I did mine backwards. I shouldn't have gone first.
No, because
The
I'm
one
going to
time I
tell
go
Jeremy,
first, I
Jeremy,
fucked
I'm
it up.
winning the fucking thing.
I misunderstood. But there's like a 97% chance looking at this paper that we're not gonna, none of this matters. So
There's a little more vitriol in these picks nowadays that there's
Yeah.
actually a belt on the line, especially in a
facts.
top corner on my screen here.
Yeah,
But-
me and Joe are risking like 20-year friendship over these picks.
Jeremy just gave up, obviously.
Yeah, Jeremy's picking
If
for
Jeremy
fun.
wins the belt, I'll stop watching wrestling. I am done. I'm done watching
I
wrestling.
officially
for
don't
good.
understand what's going on here anymore, and I give up.
All right, that was this week's episode.
Charlie, it would look
Thank
so
you.
good right here.
It would, and it would be a dagger right here to my Bella heart.
Yeah, he'd turn off your screen every week so he didn't have to look at it.
Thank you for joining us. Make sure you like and subscribe. Follow us on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Send us an email at squaredcirclequestions@gmail.com. And we normally have an outro. We've changed the show a bit. It doesn't apply anymore here, but yeah, Charlie, say a little something. Or Jeremy, you want to do an outro this week? Whoever wants to do it.
Yeah, let's let
No.
Jeremy do this.
Not
Yeah,
this week.
yeah,
Give
no,
me-
you need
I'll
a
come
part.
up with none next week. I got nothing.
Just
Hey,
make
be
something
ha-
up.
I
Be
can't come
nice.
up with on the fly. I'm not today.
All you do is come up with stuff on the fly. What do you mean you can't
Yeah.
come up with something
There are
on the
no
fly?
thought out thoughts in your brain. Everything is on the
Yes,
fly.
but how it processes
fly.
is you guys are talking about something and then it hits me. It's like an epiphany.
Oh boy. All right, Charlie,
Say
take us
so.
out.
I'm the Rump Raider
Go for it.
Annihilator.
Yeah, you could have said that. Join the
Captain-
Rump Raider Annihilator next week on Squared Circle Spotlight.
Signing
Well,
out,
that's simple.
Mr. Jizz. I don't. There's
Yeah.
all sorts of things.
Yeah, anyway, join us.
Jizz out.
Join us
Jizz out.
next week on our standard
Oh,
Sunday Squared
God.
Circle Spotlight with Mr. Jizz and the rest of the folks. And we'll see you next week, folks.
See you next week.
Later.